My name's Kalila Ko, and I'm with the TK1 Youth Council. I'm here at the Roundhouse on Digital Equity Day, and we are interviewing all kinds of people to learn about the importance of digital equity. So, what does digital equity mean to you?
Digital equity is actually access to information and opportunities for all. That's the way I see it.
Digital equity is a big word that means a lot. I couldn't sum it up in a simple sentence. There's layers to it, like a really good cake. Yeah. You got to have the access, and then you have to have the adoption of it and get used to using it, and you have to be able to afford it.
So originally with digital equity, we should talk about affordability. Or are you even on the internet? Are you adopting? Are you digitally aware of all the applications? That's where you start. But the most important thing is once you have a device, once you can afford it, once you're on the internet, are you using it in a meaningful way to improve your socioeconomic advancement?
It can really branch across a lot of different avenues, but there are some key fundamentals to it. So the first is actually having the availability of the internet. And then the second is going to be actually making sure it's affordable, right? And then the third is going to be that device, and then the fourth is going to be that meaningful usage and adoption of the internet.
Why is digital equity so important?
I think access to the same amenities that people in cities have levels the playing field for rural people to be successful.
Young people are really the future in creating a digital world that is open to everyone. Like, you are the people that are creating that foundation. As you become adults, as you become people that are making those decisions that are influencing those changes, your access to technology, your digital literacy is going to make those changes more impactful.
I grew up in a very small town in southeast Arizona. We always wanted to have the same access to information and schoolwork that kids in Phoenix and Tucson had. And with technology and digital equity, it's now possible.
I think it's really important just because, with how quickly it's grown and everything, it's obviously something that's going to be here for a while. And with how many people are implementing it into their daily lives and work and companies, it's just really important, not only for the future, but just for your own kind of security and well-being to be able to know how to navigate it and access it.
It's very important to make sure that we set up this generation and all future generations to be able to thrive in a world where internet is no longer a luxury but a necessity.
Do you think educating on safety online will be one of the most important parts going forward?
Of course. I always feel that if you want change, it has to be done through education and on a scope and sequence, starting with kindergarten to 12th grade, continuing up to the level of college.
When we access technology, any platform, we want to make sure that we're safe on that platform, right? We don't want just anything, any information coming into our minds and shaping us and molding us.
You can't believe all the misinformation that's out there. You can't look at TikTok as your source of information. So for digital equity to work, we have to have citizens who are capable of consuming information and then sorting the wheat from the chaff.
We've talked to a lot of people here at the Roundhouse today for Digital Equity Day. We've heard that digital equity is like a cake with multiple layers from access to safety. We've heard that there's a lot of gaps in information that can be had without equitable access to the internet. At the end of the day, there's a lot of smart people working on this, and I believe that there's going to be a lot of improvements going forward.